You're listening to a That Humble Radio production. Now, bringing you the most average quality in sports-related news, headlines, rumors, and opinions. Here's Jordan and Ted with the Max Deal.
Yes, sir. It's TMD, the Max Deal, right here on thathumble.com. If you don't know, the Max Deal, it's a basketball podcast. Hey, where we talk about the real stuff that those other mainstream shows, they don't want you to know about. Don't worry about it. We're going to tell you everything you need to know right here in this hour or so. And if you don't know everything after this, come back next week. We're going to tell you everything that you want to know again. It's basketball news that isn't boring. If you don't know me, I'm at Jordan_Verge on Twitter, but I can't do this alone. So who am I joined by every single time I'm joined by you, Ted?
It's Ted on Twitter at Ted, GITD, and Verge. It's Tuesday. You know what that means.
Oh my God. Yes, Ted. This is the last episode of the Max Deal. In August. Yes, Ted, it's the last episode of the Max Deal in August. August 31st. Oh my God, how was your August?
It was pretty standard.
Standard? What's a standard August for you?
Work, sunshine, bonfires.
I like it. Wow. Yeah, sounds like just like a nice summer month. I'd say mine was good. I'd say it's above standard August. How's that? Went to the lake, got some paddle boarding in, got some sun. I've been working on my cartwheeling. You ever done a cartwheel?
No, sir.
No, up until this summer, I had never done one either. But I've been training. I've been teaching myself some things. So that might be something I'll have to show you later. Ted, it's the Max Deal. We got some exclusive content on our website, thathumble.com. That's where you can listen to the podcast. You can also listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you stream audio. But my favorite is thathumble.com. I mentioned our YouTube. Just look up That Humble, look up the Max Deal. Listen, I do it every single day, and it always comes back to us. So I know you're going to be able to find us if you're looking us up on YouTube. TikTok, Ted. Oh my God, we're TikTokers at the Max Deal on TikTok.
We're TikTokers, most certainly. Who would have thought?
I know.
I would have said that sentence in 2021.
Oh my God. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I just look myself in the mirror. I see my hairline backing down a little bit. I'm thinking I'm getting too old for this. And then I go and post a video on TikTok, and then I feel young again.
I'm gonna get the Bryce Hall haircut and then fully just take on this TikTok, that life that chose us. I
don't know what a TikTok haircut is. I know that these Gen Z folk, how fucking old do I sound? I know these Gen Z folk like to do the hair down and then center part, right? Is that's something they do?
Yeah, that's a little hoodie.
Yeah, that's something I can't pull off. My hair, it needs to go up. I've been fading it. I don't know if you can tell. You know, this is
yeah.
Sheesh.
Clean. Sheesh.
Thank you. Yeah, I haven't been to a barber in nearly 2 years. I've been cutting my own hair for about 2 years now. So if you ever look at my hair and think, "Wow, that is shitty," don't tell me to my face because it'll hurt my feelings, and I'm very sensitive.
Understandable.
Ted, this past week, there's been a lot that's happened in the world of basketball. Honestly, last week we did kind of like a free agency recap, mainly just for the Lakers and the Heat, the Cavaliers. I thought it was all over. And then a couple more things happened, specifically with the teams that we talked about last week. So I thought that was really funny that we can just bridge last week into this week. Cleveland, your former boys, your current boys, where do you stand on Cleveland?
They're my boys.
They're your boys. They acquired Chicago.
I don't know what you're about to tell me, by the way. I did not see any of this. So.
Ooh, okay.
This is breaking news.
Breaking news.
News sound.
Breaking news. All right, there we go. We're calling for sound effects. I like it.
This is about basketball. I have an important official announcement.
Cleveland is acquiring Chicago restricted free agent forward Lauri Markkanen on a 4-year, $67 million deal in a sign-and-trade, sources tell ESPN. So with that, the Bulls get Derrick Jones Jr. This is a 3-team trade, including Portland. From Portland, they also get a protected first-round pick, a Denver protected second-round pick. That's what the Bulls get. Derrick Jones Jr., a first-rounder and a second-rounder. Cleveland, they get Lauri Markkanen. And the Trailblazers, this is something that you don't know about, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I think I should just show off a video that we talked about last week. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, I just had to restart. The Blazers, they get...
Nance left wide open, goes inside!
They're Nance.
I could just honestly watch this video forever. It's crazy. Yeah, the Blazers got Larry Nance Jr., and this is something that we can look forward to as Blazers fans.
Left wide open, goes inside!
He didn't really ever do anything.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. As Cleveland being your boys, what do you feel like? How do you feel? Larry Nance Jr. He's an Akron boy.
He is, and I think they brought him in. When they bring him in, they brought him in with
I think it was 2017, 2018?
Yeah, from the Lakers. With Jordan Clarkson. And they thought he was the second coming of his father.
Yeah.
And he wasn't.
He's still young. He still has like time. He's not washed or anything.
He's trash.
Okay.
No, but he's not as trash as Kyrie Irving. Which we hate. I won't get into it. But I don't know. Lauri Markkanen was good, but then he wasn't good. So I don't really know how to feel about Lauri.
Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Lauri, you know
who's going to be so sad?
Dude, I think we're on the same page coming up.
Oh no, he's going to be so sad.
Let's hear it. Who's going to be so sad?
Ryan.
Oh, who's Ryan?
From TikTok. Our boy.
What's going on?
Remember our boy from TikTok, Ryan?
Oh yes, Ryan. Ryan guy.
He's so sad. He loves Lauri Markkanen.
Yeah, he's a big Chicago Bulls fan, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, son of a gun.
But I think that Ryan, is really optimistic, and he's going to be looking forward to what Derrick Jones Jr. can bring to his squad, because I hope so. The Bulls, they've got themselves a stud, let me tell you. I'm a Portland Trailblazers fan. Per sources. Ignore this right here. It's okay. Derrick Jones Jr. is a stud. The man can jump over anything. Oh my God. Put anything in his way and he's leaping over it.
Jump over Patrick Starr.
Yeah, the Chicago Bulls have a new Lob City out there, and that's no joke. I'm really looking forward.
And Derrick Jones.
Lonzo, Derrick Jones Jr. Don't forget Zach LaVine's over there. They got DeMar DeRozan.
That Chicago Bulls team is very forgettable.
And we haven't even seen them play yet. No, I'm really excited to see this Bulls team, because I think that they're going to be Lob City 2.0.
No.
Oh, so you're anti-Bulls right here. What about Ryan?
I like Ryan. I don't like the Bulls.
All right.
The Bulls were overrated with MJ.
Dude, stop this. We have to have conversations, all right? This is okay. Timeout. We're still rolling on the Max deal.
I'm just kidding. That was just a clip.
We need to have conversations. I'm just kidding. I think you say things.
I'm just kidding. That was for a clip.
All right, thank you, because I don't want to get canceled on TikTok before we get started.
I mean, LeBron's better though. That was for a clip as well.
I really wanted to post the TikTok. Someday we will get into MJ versus LeBron. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But on that day, I'm going to post a TikTok saying, hey, we're getting ready to record a podcast about who's better, LeBron or Michael Jordan. Hey, if you want Michael Jordan, I want you to I want you to copy, link, share. I want you to comment Michael Jordan. All right. That's how you lock in your vote for Michael Jordan. And if you think LeBron's the greatest of all time, I want you to I want you to share, I want you to copy link, and I want you to comment also LeBron James, that is my boy. All right, good luck. That's what I want to do.
Make the TikTok right now.
Hold up.
I think you just made it. So just use that clip right there on your TikTok. Later.
All right. I got it. Hey, folks. It's Jordan here with the Max Deal. We're rolling, and we're going to be... Hold on. I'm going to do that again. I'm hearing you in my head, and I'm just kind of like, I'm panicking. Okay.
Guys, you're witnessing a live TikTok here.
Should I do this? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'm confident.
I mean, you could just put the clip you just used from you when you were just talking.
I could.
Okay. If you want to make it live, we're doing it live, pal.
We're doing it live, pal. All right. We're going for it, kids. All right. We're here. Let me get a good look at what the podcast audience is seeing. All right. This isn't bad. Hey, folks, it's Jordan here with the Max Deal. We're talking about our GOATs of all time, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Hey, you can cast your vote right here. If you think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time, I want you to like this video. I want you to share, copy link, and then I want you to comment saying Michael Jordan. Okay? Now, if you do that, you lock in your vote for Michael Jordan. Now, if you think LeBron's the greatest of all time, I want you to hit like, I want you to share, copy link, go over to the comments, say something about LeBron James. Bam. All right. Your vote has been cast. Was that stupid? Was that lame?
No, it was not.
Do I post this?
And then we're going to come back to it. And whenever we talk about LeBron Jordan.
LeBron/Jordan.
Which could be never. And we'll have it. So we'll let it ride for a couple weeks or months or years, and then we'll get into it.
I got to post this. I'm going to post this right now, and then I'll see if at the end of the episode it has any traction, any comments, and then we'll have our definitive GOAT of all time.
Sure.
So while I'm posting this, I got to put some captions in. I got to mess with the cover. What are your initial reactions to Larry Nance Jr., a Cleveland boy? You've kind of got ties to him. He came over with the Jordan Clarkson trade. Can you give me any initial feelings with either the Larry Nance Jr. trade over to Portland or Derrick Jones Jr. over to Chicago, and then in Cleveland, you guys get Lauri Markkanen?
Sure. I'll touch on all three. So I think Derrick Jones, he's kind of a role player, but he could also be a coach's decision on sitting. So that could go either way. Larry Nance, I think there's still some fuel left in the tank. He is young, and I think he also changed his picture. So that's cool on Twitter. I see that he's actually in a different jersey there.
This Larry Nance Jr. one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Glad he changed it. I think adding him is not terrible. Definitely good young depth or even starting material. And I think Lauri Markkanen coming to the Cavs is it's interesting. Will he start? I don't know, because Kevin Love's there still, I think.
Yes, he is. And he is so upset about it. He really just wishes that he was Larry Nance Jr. Kevin Love, he's from Oregon. He wanted to be in Portland. He's saying, take me with you. He's saying, I wish I were you, please.
I'll jump in your luggage bag. Nobody will know. Lauri's like, whatever. I don't really know if they needed a big man when they have Jared Allen and Kevin Love. But if he's a backup, then whatever. Or if they get rid of Love here or whenever, then he will slide right into the starting role.
I think the long-term plans are we need to get Kevin Love out of here, but this motherfucker will not buy out of his contract, and nobody wants him at all. So they're in like a weird standstill where Kevin Love doesn't want to give up $60 million, but he doesn't want to be in Cleveland, and nobody else wants to pay him that money.
Right, that's fair. I'd love to see them. I'm not a huge fan of their backcourt, although it's not terrible with Colin Sexton and Darius Garland.
That's a squad that I think is going to get broken up this offseason. Maybe not this offseason.
Yeah.
By the trade deadline, I think Colin Sexton will be on a different team. And when that happens, I think Darius Garland is going to flourish, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I also added Evan Mobley. We're not even counting him as a big man. I forgot he existed. So, like, I'm not like, I don't hate Lauri Markkanen. I just don't know if that's the piece we needed. It's also the Cavs. They need a lot of pieces.
Right. There's no one move that's going to make them a championship or even playoff team at this point.
They need a bag of Reese pieces.
You know what? One thing I would really love, hear me out with this, okay?
Okay.
Let's say they run Evan Mobley at the center, Jarrett Allen at the 4, or they could switch. Allen at the center, Mobley at the 4. Let's run Lauri Markkanen at the small forward position, Kevin Love at the shooting guard, and then let's get Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, or Colin Sexton in draft compensation. I don't know what he's worth, okay? But let's get Ben Simmons on this team. So we have Ben Simmons at the 1, Kevin Love at the 2, Lauri Markkanen at the 3, and then Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen being the big men. They're all big men at this point. They're just going to be the tallest starting 5 ever.
I'm down.
You're down, and you're like a notorious Ben Simmons, not a big fan of him. But if I feel like for the memes, that'd be so funny.
I don't hate Ben Simmons. I just don't think he's a good player. I don't hate him like I hate Kyrie.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that Ben Simmons, as a Celtics fan, 76ers Celtics, they have a big rivalry. I don't hate anybody except for Kyrie Irving. Okay, so that's the thing. Ben
Kyrie
Simmons.
Irving, I hate you.
Oh my God. But the thing is that Ben Simmons, I think he's just overrated. Maybe in a different system, he'll be more fun to watch, maybe a better player. Right now,
is he even really a true point guard?
It's hard because he's a negative
I know on
asset.
NBA 2K, when I change him to a small forward, he's just better. He's just better.
As a point guard, he's like an 87. Make him a small forward, he's like a 92. Huh? What's happening? This man just needs to play some 2K. Find out what you're good at. 2K is the be-all, end-all of just learning what you're good at.
You know who I miss as a player?
Let's hear it.
Chandler Parsons.
I do too. I miss Chandler Parsons pretty consistently. He's still in the 2K games. I'm thinking it might change in 21, but he's still kicking around. Did you notice over on this on the Max Dealatron? The Max Dealatron 5000. Larry Nance Jr. posted on Twitter asking for some Blazer Photoshop because he wanted, he eventually made it his profile picture. Now, who got that Photoshop of me in a Blazers jersey?
Eyes emoji.
Going with number 11 this time around. And then NBA Paint sent this.
Can we tweet at NBA Paint to make us? I
fucking love NBA Paint. Do you know what?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Okay, yeah. They're just like a Twitter account. Look, Norman Towel.
NBA Paint's the GOAT. Hold on. Make another TikTok asking if NBA Paint's the GOAT.
What it looks like in my eyes. DeMar DeRozan, I don't know. This is something about, do you know KOT4Q? He's a basketball YouTuber.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I like him a lot. He's a Bulls fan. Okay, yeah, so this is...
Oh, I've seen him before.
Yeah, okay. So I guess what this is, I should have seen the first tweet. It's Lonzo Ball sighting in Kenny's newest video, and they just kind of replaced him with a W because all he does is take W's. I get it. They made Trey old a real thing.
Oh boy, they got the tennis balls.
I'm just kind of scrolling through this guy's thing. Oh, Luka Doncic.
NBA Paint's the GOAT.
This is Dobby. Dobby Portis.
That's fantastic.
I like this a lot.
They just look like NFTs.
I'm Mr. Rogers. Okay, this is just the Mr. Rogers neighborhood. Oh, but is this Aaron Rodgers? NFL Paint. Yes, it is. Okay.
There's an NFL Paint too.
Uh-oh.
Who's doing the crate challenge?
Looks like NBA Paint is. Is he going to do it? He's going so fast.
Be careful, sir. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, he got it. He's good. He made it.
Okay, he made it.
Good shit. All right. This is just, NBA Paint. He did some fun stuff for Larry Nance Jr. 5-time All-Star Kevin Love has no interest in discussing a contract buyout on the 2 years, $60 million left with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He just wants out, but he wants to get paid too, dude. It's a catch-22 with him. I feel like there's no winning.
Does he have a no trade clause as well?
I don't think he does. I think at this point he would not waive his no trade for anything. Like he would just he wants out. He wants a new place, but nobody wants to trade for him.
I hate to see that.
Yeah. Because you were a big Kevin Love guy for a minute, right?
Sure. When he didn't suck.
I had a Kevin Love t-shirt before he played a game in Cleveland. Like that offseason when he got traded, I made sure to go out, get my ass a Kevin Love t-shirt with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Same
NBA
day.
Champion.
Yeah, eventually became an NBA champion with the Cleveland Cavaliers. My most memorable Kevin Love moment, maybe we can turn that into this. What's your most memorable Kevin Love moment? Mine is when Kelly Olynyk ripped his arm out of his arm. You remember that?
I do.
That was and that's kind of what made you guys lose in 2015 because Kevin Love was done with the rest of the playoffs.
I don't know if I don't even know if I have a memorable Kevin Love moment. Honestly,
that's fair.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
That's kind of like his. That's just his career in Cleveland. We said NBA champion, arm got ripped out of his arm. What I know best about him in Cleveland is when the Cavaliers won the NBA championship, he was the first person who grabbed LeBron. That's what I know about Kevin Love.
Cleveland.
I remember him saying in an interview afterwards, he was so excited about winning an NBA championship. He knew the cameras were going to be following LeBron, so he just ran up to him and grabbed him.
No, this is mine.
This guy is mine. This is my king. There was a report that came out that the Blazers are fully focused on building around Damien Lillard. No shit, right? Isn't that what you should have been doing for the last 9 years?
He's in his 30s too. It's hard to rebuild around a 30-year-old. Just ask the Lakers.
Yeah. I just love that this came out the day after they traded for Larry Nance Jr. Yep, we got Larry Nance Jr. He's our number 2. He's going to be the thing that moves the needle right into our championship. Yeah, CJ's there, Yusuf Nurkic. We have a playoff team, but we're the same problem that the Indiana Pacers are in the East. We're all right with being all right, and that's not all right. I want an NBA championship team in this window with Damian Lillard because clearly, I guess we're not trading him.
That's fair.
It's just you hate to see a superstar player like one of the greatest point guards of all time, Damian Lillard, just kind of wasted on and me, Trailblazers fan, wasted on a franchise that just refuses or not necessarily refuses.
We'll take him on the Lakers. He can win over here on the Lakers.
I don't want that. It's just crazy that they are really incapable of making the moves to make him a champion. And eventually
we'll trade Bazemore.
You're just going through, we can go.
Wayne Ellington for CJ and Dame, and then they can win a chip out here.
Talon Horton Tucker.
No, we're keeping him.
Hey, we're talking about the Lakers. Let's kind of transition over there. After agreeing to a buyout with the Memphis Grizzlies, the Los Angeles Lakers are now the front runners to sign guard Rajon Rondo. I believe by this point, it's Tuesday, they have signed Rajon Rondo, or maybe the deal isn't completely done, but that's where he's going to be.
Really?
Yep, Rondo is a Laker.
Again.
What do you think about this? What are your initial reactions to
we
Rajon
won
Rondo?
a championship with him, so...
Championship winning point guard.
I mean...
Two-time.
I mean, that's more than Chris Paul.
Yes, it is, by 2. If you ask some people in like the NBA memedom, they're the same person, so...
Not if you have somebody on this show.
Rondo is 35 years old, and he is younger than 5 other Lakers.
That's wild.
He's a young man when it comes to in relativity.
Do we need Rondo?
Well, go through your depth chart. Who do you got?
Point guard wise, LeBron. If he plays point guard, Kendrick Nunn. I was excited to see Nunn gets the minutes. Now Nunn ain't gonna get no minutes. Nunn ain't gonna get none of them.
Nunn's gonna get none minutes, huh?
Malik Monk's a shooting guard. I mean, I guess like
I just kind of wish that Isaiah Thomas got, a look.
Yeah, that was a rumor I saw floating around that they were interested in Isaiah.
But now with them signing Rondo, it's kind of like, yeah, sorry, IT, you're gonna have to hit triple digits in these pro-am games.
IT and LeBron just don't mix.
Yeah, which it kind of sucks. They didn't really get much time to play in Cleveland when they were together before they just kind of bounced them out
Isaiah
to LA.
Thomas, I don't like that man either.
I love Isaiah Thomas.
He shit on my city.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Cleveland. Wait, what did he say? What were the exact words? Didn't he call
I can't remember.
Hold up. Now that we're talking about
shit city. What did he say? Something about shitty.
Yeah, dude, he said it was a shithole, wasn't it?
Yeah, shithole, that's what it was. Back the fuck off, dog. We welcomed you with open arms. And you called us a shithole.
I don't fuck with Cleveland. They're a shithole. Well, dude, hey, come on. To be fair, he apologized. He said, sorry, I called Cleveland a shithole.
Yeah, sorry your small ass couldn't ride the fucking Ferris wheel because you're so small and short. You couldn't ride the fucking roller coasters in Cleveland, you bitch.
All right, that's not necessary.
Yes, it is. Don't call my city a shithole after we were...
Let's hear it. After you were what?
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to interrupt the video. I thought you were about to play a video. What was I saying again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it was that important.
It was, because we talked about it with Kyrie Irving. If you leave a team, leave with your head high.
You're right.
We welcomed this man with open arms. We were all just like, oh my God, we got IT. And then
yeah, I think you guys gave him, we've had this argument on this show in like a past life before.
We've done 35 of these kind of shows, Jordan.
Yes, we have. This is Isaiah Thomas. This isn't even necessary. This is not necessary. Well, no, we love Isaiah Thomas. I want Isaiah Thomas to have a job.
You love Isaiah Thomas because he was he was great for your organization. He was shitty for my organization. This man was a shithole.
Did you hear him say, nah, Cleveland wasn't that bad? Listen to this.
He's saying that because he got yelled at.
I shouldn't have said that. That was my fault.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, look at that. That's his apology.
I don't accept. Go ride the Ferris wheel, you nerd.
Stop. Okay, so Rondo, we said we're back to Rondo, okay? That's that's why we were here. We don't need to be talking about Isaiah Thomas. We don't need to be talking about
I don't know how I feel about Rondo. He was cool with us, but then he didn't really do anything last year, if I remember correctly. Wherever he was at.
He was in LA last year, but the Clippers.
The other LA. Yeah, he just walked across the hallway to the other locker room.
Yeah. Do you remember that that meme we talked about earlier this year where it was Rondo looking at Kawhi?
Of course. It's a great meme.
This, we should have known. He was going back to... what are we doing? He was going back to LA. Where are we? Come on. There we
What's
go.
happening?
He was going back to LA. This man was looking him in the face and said, "You are not LeBron."
He's like, wait a second. I thought you was LeBron.
Reggie Jackson's just there, like, he's close enough to where, like, he wants to hear what's being said, but he doesn't want any of the smoke.
What do you think he's looking at?
You can't really tell because he's got the sunglasses on.
Sunglasses?
Are those not they're like protective glasses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't really.
There ain't no sun in a building.
I can't see his eyes. I don't. Those are sunglasses to me.
He's looking at. They're playing the Houston Rockets. He was looking at the mouse.
Yeah. He's like, I don't trust that mouse. That damn mouse. Rondo signing with the Lakers. I'd rather have
the mouse play than Rondo.
Rondo is with the Lakers. The Lakers now have 7 career All-Stars on their team. That's the most in NBA history since 1987, the Celtics.
They're stocking up. They're trying to make a run at it right now.
LeBron, Gasol, Rondo, Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard. Dog, if this were 2013, this team would go 83-0. Somehow they'd play another game just to keep breaking the records. Do you remember Westbrook and Rondo having some beef? Is this anything that like rings a bell to you?
I forgot Westbrook. Wow, when I was talking about point guards on our team, I forgot to say Westbrook. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were telling a joke when you said, okay, LeBron is our point guard.
No, I legitimately forgot Westbrook was on our team.
That's how stacked your team is. You just forget that you have a like MVP candidate point guard.
Wow, I'm a fucking idiot.
This is the last time that,
I don't remember this, by the way.
Okay, so this isn't the last time that Westbrook and Rondo had an interaction, but it was the most notable one. This was in the bubble last year. Westbrook got into kind of like a heated yelling match with Rondo's brother in the bubble.
A terrific all-around game for James.
You can see him in the corner right down here.
Yep.
PJ Tucker's going to come back in, and Austin Rivers.
Oh, I remember that.
And someone in the Laker group is talking to Russell Westbrook and waving goodbye to him.
That is an important note, by the way, the waving goodbye, because that's something that Russ, former Thunder, was waved to by Dame. He doesn't like the wave. He hates baseball games.
He hates just being said hi to.
Yeah. He has such aggressive, Vietnam style PTSD. Whenever anyone just raises their hand at him, he sees helicopters. He hears bullets whizzing over his head.
He starts just chirping at his grandma.
He just sees red, and that's it for him. He does not like high fives, handshakes, none of it. Waving is his least favorite thing, though.
Concerts where they say, "Put your hands in the air." He gets down on the ground.
He's like, no.
Oh, the frustration's boiling over.
Look at that, man.
And that's funny. This guy is also teammates with Russell Westbrook now.
Really?
Yeah. So William Rondo, that was Rondo's brother. I guess him
Big
and Big Willie. They got into a yelling match in the bubble. And then this past season, Russ and Rondo kind of got into it again. Russ got ejected.
So I like that call.
And this motherfucker Rajon Rondo, we already talked about how he doesn't like any waves.
Wait, when was this?
This was this past season.
I don't see the Clippers on either of those.
Okay. So Rondo was on the Clippers and then got traded to Atlanta for Lou Will.
For Will, his brother.
No, it was Rondo and Lou Will.
Trae Young.
Yes, you're right. Those three. But those two got traded from the Clippers to the Hawks.
Okay.
So I like that call. Rondo says bye-bye.
There it is.
Did he?
That's a second tech on Russ.
Yeah, that's why he was waving him bye-bye.
Yeah, so, they just have a repeated history together. This could be friendly, but as we've discussed, Westbrook has a really negative history when it comes to people waving to him. So, I don't know, it seemed kind of more...
What if they fight his teammates? Is that the first time that's ever happened?
I just want straight up fist fights. I want this to be like Kobe and Shaq, but like not successful. I'm sorry.
Kobe and Shaq didn't like each other, right?
They did not like each other.
Shaq wrote a song about Kobe and he said, "Tell me how my ass tastes."
No.
That's a thing.
I don't know.
Look up the lyrics to Shaq's diss track.
I'll look that up in a second.
Don't do that.
I did look up some memes for this Rondo and Westbrook news. Lakers adding Rondo to the same locker room as Westbrook. This has audio. Okay. You see this, right?
Yes.
All right. Lakers adding Rondo to the same locker room as Westbrook. All right. That's one meme.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. I thought that one was a slam. I thought that was a slam dunk.
That was good.
I'm hearing no reaction over there, so I'm stressing.
It was good. Don't worry about it.
I'm stressed, Ted. Rondo and Westbrook at Lakers training camp.
This
is something else. Watch this, folks.
That was over at Necklace, by the way.
This is serious stuff. This is Jimmy on your left, and that's Howie on the right. And that's how we warm up for the pregame show. But
what was the backstory between this?
Well, they just don't like each other, but he also ripped off a chain.
Okay. Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant style?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do I have here? Rondo and Westbrook when they see each other in the practice facility. Just more.
Just throwing hands.
I love the idea of Westbrook and Rondo on the same team. What the hell? What is happening here? Oh no! It's intensifying. Oh.
Hilarious.
Just because I feel like they're the same player. As in, they can't shoot. They mainly pass first. They get a lot of triple doubles, but maybe Westbrook's just more athletic, and that's where Westbrook got his MVPs. I don't know.
Could be.
I just know that they can't be on the floor at the same time. But that's the thing we're gonna find out with Los Angeles. A lot of these guys can't be on the floor at the same time. So
that's fair.
This is the last Westbrook and Rondo meme I have. Westbrook and Rondo in the first Lakers practice of the season.
I'm back to paying full attention.
What'd you say?
I'm back to paying full attention.
Okay, were you just not paying attention before?
No, I wasn't. The long story.
Okay, no worries. All right, so Westbrook meeting Rondo in the first Lakers practice of the season.
It's the most uninterested hug of all time.
All right. Final thoughts on Rondo finding his way back home to LA?
I mean, it adds good depth. Be it either him or Kendrick Nunn behind Westbrook. I remembered this time. I don't know. Should be interesting. I guess it's always good to have good depth than no depth.
You're right. Yeah. It's better to have Rajon Rondo as maybe the 15th player on your team as opposed to you're Sean Gabaseli. Yeah, whatever. Imagine Kyrie Irving being the 15th best player on a team. Holy shit.
Imagine Kyrie Irving listening to this podcast. He's like, sorry, whatever, do to those guys.
I feel like Kyrie he would he would just think we're the lamest dudes in the world.
Kyrie doesn't listen to podcasts.
No, I think that he listens to podcasts, but they're all like conspiracy theory podcasts.
He just listens to Joe Rogan.
I could see that. Dead ass. I could see him listening to Joe Rogan and thinking, Joe Rogan's got some good points.
I mean, he does.
Yeah, right.
But he doesn't.
The Golden State Warriors, in regards to this show that we put on weekly, what do you think about when I say Golden State Warriors?
I think about a team that for 3 to 4 years ruined my life, and I'm coming back around on them.
That's fair.
Unless they beat the Lakers, then I hate them.
Oh my God. Dude, they're coming back. They're on the up and up. I'm telling you. Klay Thompson is coming back. Moses Moody, who's a 21-year-old rookie for the Warriors. This is a quote that he said on seeing Klay Thompson's jumper in person. Should I get into character? No. Man, it looks different in person. That was obviously my first time seeing it. But watching that repetition, that exact same shot, every one, I mean, I sat there and watched him shoot for like 20 minutes. And it didn't touch the rim a lot. I can tell you that. So Klay Thompson, he's in, I feel like he's in playoff mode already.
Just being in playoff mode all 82 games.
Let me tell you, when I shoot around for like 20 minutes, my shit doesn't touch the rim a lot either.
Yeah, my shit's hitting everything but the net.
There was a really funny story. I used to play like the children's basketball. What is it called?
Youth.
Yeah, youth basketball. There's one specific moment that my sister and my brother-in-law talk about a lot. They came to a game of mine, but they came kind of late, like mid-game. And I had the ball and I saw them and I got really excited. So I just like pulled up and shot it. And I missed everything and I hit an old man in the front row.
Amazing. I once had an old man with a Frisbee at a Pirates tailgate.
Did he throw hands?
No, he just got real mad.
Really? How old were you?
Yeah. I don't know, 16.
Okay.
I didn't mean to. Throwing Frisbee's hard. All right. Frisbees aren't easy to throw. Okay. I struggle with Frisbees. I didn't mean to hit this old man, but I did. Don't walk so close.
Okay. So you're victim blaming. No. Klay Thompson, he's looking to shoot. He's looking to shoot a lot. We talk about him a lot on this show. You know, he brings his boat around. He likes to boat. He likes to party. This is a video that we bring up a lot. It's him with James Wiseman, now sophomore season on the Warriors coming up.
The rook.
Big Ticket. What is it? That's Kevin Garnett's nickname, isn't it?
We do this every time.
Is he calling himself Kevin Garnett?
We do this every time.
Got Rook on the boat with me. Yes, sir. You don't know a damn thing, but I'm teaching him the ropes. What it's like to be a straight captain, baby. It's nice out here.
Every time I watch this video, I just feel like he's captured James Wiseman.
Yeah.
He took James Wiseman out there against his will.
He's like, listen, do you know how long I've been in this league? Look at these 3 rings right here. Hits him. Leaves the three like dent marks in his face.
Drags him on the boat.
Get on the fucking boat. I'm going to show you, okay? This is the one thing I love. Boating. I want to show you.
Wife. I don't love my wife. I love this boat more.
You got anything to say, Ropes? You got anything to say, Ropes?
First off, do you think Wiseman's getting a reception out in the ocean?
He's looking for it. He's just like, listen, he's trying to text 911 being like, listen, this guy's crazy. I don't know why he's got me.
He's trying to text Steve Kerr.
He's like, Klay has me, and he whispered to me, I'm not actually injured. Listen, but he also told me he'd break my ankle if I said shit. So don't tell anyone, but just say sources say.
Sources say James Wiseman was kidnapped.
Sources say Klay Thompson is faking an injury. He just wants to hit his boat more. James Wiseman. Okay, so you're a young man. You're single. Maybe you don't. What?
Bringing up everything. Thanks for just bringing up all my demons.
Dude, I mean, hey, you and James Wiseman have a lot in common, all right?
Not young anymore, Jordan.
Yeah, okay, you're the one projecting young, by the way. I said, hey, James Wiseman, he's young, he's single, and you're the one being like, hey, these are things that also apply to me.
I'm not.
So James Wiseman, he's young, he's single. Let's say if you don't have, okay, well, I'm trying to get into it. How would you, what would you want? Ted, I don't know how to get into this next point. James Wiseman adopted a cat recently, okay?
Okay.
And this was on the Bay Area NBC News. And I just want to show you this news package because this is kind of fun. James Wiseman, who's like a 7 foot, not like 0% body fat, just really like, big guy coming in. He's got a little kitten. So cute.
Yeah, Warrior Center. That's James Wiseman. He popped over to San Francisco Animal Care and Control this afternoon and adopted 2 kittens. We were there for the initial.
Look how small they are compared to him.
I know. We were there for the initial meet and greet, which quickly turned into a.
Look at him. He's like, what am I doing? I got a cat.
James Wiseman about to be the creepy cat lady.
He's a cat dad.
Risky play session. It turns out his decision was inspired by a fellow player.
He was looking for cats. He talked to Jordan Poole.
Klay Thompson, while on the boat, said, all right, you also have to get a cat, too.
Adopted a pair of Maine Coon boys from us a few years ago. And Jordan said, hey, you got to come here and get your cats.
That's cool.
Jordan Bell?
Yes. It was Jordan Poole.
Poole.
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
Well, Animal Care encourages people to adopt kittens in pairs so they
look
can
at them.
Together.
Look at him playing with the cat, by the way. I love this. This is adorable.
When you're at work or
I don't like cats, but this is cute.
Wiseman's case, basketball practice. This is actually the middle.
First of all, I feel like I get it. You're on TV. You're trying to look, I don't know. I don't know how much excitement you can portray while playing with a cat on camera in front of a bunch of people.
Sure.
Look at how unenthused he looks, though. He's like, oh, yeah, look at this fucking kitten.
Rest of my life.
Look at him. I feel like in this look right here, he's like, all right, now.
Dude, he's looking at the mouse right there. The mouse is pointing its finger at him.
The mouse has a gun off camera. He's just making people do things. It's really cute. I like this a lot. But I had kind of got some thoughts when I heard Jordan Poole was the one who said, hey, buy a cat. First of all, kind of a weird thing to do, unless it was more of like a friendly, like, hey, you know what? You're single, you're young, get a cat. I imagine that James Wiseman just like sent Jordan Poole a text saying, hey, like, where can I get some Bay Area? And then he sent the cat emoji.
Oh, no. No.
And then Jordan Poole said, man, I got the perfect place for you. And then just sends him
the Addy.
Sends him the address. And he just shows up to the Bay Area animal shelter.
He gets out of his car and they're like, James Wiseman. He's like, oh no.
What have I done? He's like, now I got a cat? Now I got 2 cats?
I was just trying to get some cat and now I got 2 cats.
He shows up to practice the next day, finds Jordan Poole, and he's like, hey man, I've got a problem with you.
He's going to bring his cats to practice because he can't keep them home alone because they're kittens.
He's like,
Steve Kerr's going to be like, get these cats out of here.
Let's ask Jordan, all right? Jordan's the one who told me to get these. Yeah. Listen, these are our cats now, all right? I just love the idea of him being like, hey.
They're the 13th man.
Hey, Jordan. Hey, I'm trying to get some, trying to get some Bay Area, cat emoji. Jordan Poole's like,
the one with the hard eyes.
Yeah. Oh my God. Some hard eyes cat. Jordan's like, it's like that Key and Peele sketch where like it's hard to understand like emotion via text. So Jordan Poole just pulls it out, reads it, and he's like, oh, Rook's trying to adopt a cat. Yeah, I guess I can send him a location.
Some Bay Area cat emoji.
Dude, look at how like this is a look of like, I gotta keep this cat now. He's like, what do they eat?
Can I just return it?
I feel like under that mask, he's probably smiling. Look, yeah, he's going all in. Yeah, so James Wiseman.
Hold this cat toy.
The Rook has a couple of kittens now, so that's kind of cute.
Poor James Wiseman. He doesn't want cats.
He just wanted some cat.
I'm a dog guy.
Let's see. I got a couple of things I want to show you. Let's turn back the clock a little bit. All right.
Okay.
We did a video on our YouTube channel last year. It was either the top 5 greatest dunkers of all time, or it was Mount Rushmore of NBA dunkers. Do you remember who was on that list?
I remember one person on that list.
Let's hear it.
Cade Cunningham.
Yeah. I think
or John Morant.
John Morant was. I think it was Zion. I think that I think Michael Jordan, Shaq, and then there was one more person.
Was it LeBron? Did we put LeBron on there?
Hold up. Did we not have Dominique? We definitely had Dominique Wilkins on that list. I'll have to check that video out at some point.
We had
it's on our
John
YouTube.
Morant on there. We definitely didn't have Dominique on there.
Maybe we didn't have Zion on the list. I think we didn't have Zion.
We might have. I think we did, actually.
All right. Well, Dominique Wilkins, we may or may not have called him one of the greatest dunkers of all time, regardless of what we did or didn't do. He is one of the greatest dunkers of all time.
Sure.
61 years old. This is what he's able to do at 61. Put that shit down. What if he just did like a windmill between the legs, 360, the backflip dunk?
Wild.
So
Good for Dominique.
Yeah, good for Dominique. That's him at 61. I talked about cartwheels earlier in the episode, dude. When I do one cartwheel, my body is done for a week.
Yeah?
At 61, he's throwing it down.
Yeah, I can't even touch rim.
I struggle to touch net.
I can't even touch the little part of the backboard.
All right, it's not a well, first of all, if you touch the backboard, that's kind of cool.
I can't.
Yeah,
my vertical is like 3 inches.
It'd be cool if you did.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm old enough. I'm showing off, Tony. We get it.
That's kind of cool. I always like seeing these NBA old heads coming in and dunking, because especially
destroy them
when. Yo, if you're impressed by this dunk, you should see some shit that like John Morant's doing. Have you seen Derek Jones Jr.? Oh my God.
Dude can jump over a building.
Zach LaVine literally jumped from the free throw line, put that shit between his legs, and did a 360 no-scope.
Dominique's trash, huh? He can only do a 2-handed vertical dunk, huh? He can't do what these kids are doing.
I don't even think that was 2 hands. That was 1 hand, right? Yeah, that was a 1-hand dunk. This man can only dunk with 1 hand? What?
Nerd.
Look at that. See, I mean, cool. What am I supposed to do? Throw you a party? No.
Bro, look how low your head is. This ain't even by the rim.
What, you want me to, what? Vince Carter, you know what he can do? He can do, he can put his whole ass arm in there. Dominique Wilkins can barely get off the ground. Look at this shitty ass vertical down here.
Derek Jones Jr. would jump to those windows up there.
Yeah, you know what Derek Jones Jr. would do? Have Dominique Wilkins dunk, okay? And then Derek Jones Jr. jump over that dunk. Set up a 20-foot rim above him.
Why does it look like that guy in the background has a gun? Doesn't it?
Kind of.
What is that? That's not a camera.
It looks kind of like
Should we be concerned?
I guess now the question is, why is he dunking? Is this guy kind of part of the problem?
Did that kid in the blue like say, "Hey,
I bet you can't dunk." Yeah.
Dominique said that. Look, I think he did. Was he tripping on him?
Yeah, he's kind of pissed now. Look at this guy. He's like, whatever. Dude, I feel like, if you see a legend dunk right there, dap him up or something.
Yeah, get hype.
He's just said, fuck this guy. I'm going to show my back to Dominique Wilkins.
I think he was chirping. Who is that kid? Let's get him on the show.
Who the fuck is this kid?
What if Dominique's sons and Fordham?
First of all, this looks like a grown-ass man, by the way. This looks like Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
You ever see the movie Basketball?
No.
That's a movie you need to watch.
Okay. Oh, he said $10. This was a bet.
Oh shoot.
I think it was with this guy right here. Am I out of line to say this is Julius Erving?
I have no clue.
I don't know either. No, I don't think it is. I don't think so.
I think that's Squeaks from Basketball.
This guy's pissed. He gave him an aggressive side eye. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
He's like, who the fuck is this guy?
You ain't shit.
What if he doesn't even know that's Dominique Wilkins? He's just like, look at this. Look at this old man coming to try. Listen, dude, I'm just trying to play some I'm trying to play some 5-on-5s, all right? Trying to play a game of 21 here, and you're just here dunking. Get out of here.
Is that Uncle Drew?
Yeah. He's like, listen, where's the Pepsi commercial, all right? Where are the Pepsi logos at?
He's really mad. What kind of shoes does he have on?
You know what these look like?
What's that, New Balance?
Yeah, he's got those New Balance 3s. I bet those, I have no clue what New Balance 3s are, but I bet they're fire. I'm gonna look up some New Balance 3s right here.
If you nailed it, I'm gonna be so irritated.
New Balance 3s. How fucking sick would that be?
It's so good.
Okay, so this isn't New Balance 3s. These are New Balance 300. Okay, come on. There it is. That doesn't look way too far off. Let me see.
No, it doesn't look far off.
Let's get a side by side.
I mean, there's no yellow there. Maybe he just had a different colorway.
Like dead ass, there's no yellow at all. Let's just follow this man's shoes.
Okay. Like we said, basketball talk that isn't boring.
This has nothing to do with the NBA at all.
Sure does.
All right, so this kind of looks like a Bigfoot image right here. All right, so that's our reference shot right there. That
there's just more white on his.
Yeah. All right, so I think they're not New Balance 3s. These aren't even New Balance 3s. They're New Balance 300s in 3 different colors, only $21.
Not bad.
That's good shit.
If you need a pair of sneakers, go get some New Balance 300s.
There was a video that went viral this past week of Shaq talking about why he made the Shaq brand for sneakers.
I saw that.
Yeah, and that gave me such like.
Wasn't he with the Nelk Boys or Bob Menery?
I don't know who he was with.
I think it was either the Nelk Boys or Bob Menery.
But it was because of he just wanted more kids to have like affordable sneakers.
Shoes, yeah.
And that's so awesome.
Remember the Starberries?
Oh yeah, those were also like kicking around Walmart, right?
It was like at a specific store, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, those were also real affordable.
Yeah, Stephon Marbury was like getting shoes to the kids.
I love that.
It's amazing. Let's start our own shoe company.
It's just Triple B.
What would our shoes be called?
That Humble Shoes, and they're just really shitty quality, and they are awful. And we overcharge for them.
Yeah, they turn into like hypebeast shoes. Everyone's like, "Yo, you see the new Humble 3s?"
Yeah, yo, you seen those TMD 3s? Oh my god.
Ooh, TMD 3s.
Get that colorway.
What if we do it just to overtake Kyrie Irving's shoes? It's just a long ploy to get Kyrie Irving off the market.
Dude, it's great. Like we get those, we get some sneakers, have like the Bill de Blasio colorway, the Suns and Four colorway,
God.
the Tyler Herro, the Trae Young
bucket.
Oh, you got those Trae Young twos? Oh no, not with Nike, with that Humble.
If any athlete is listening right now, once their pro shoe, hit us up in the comments.
I love it. Ted, I like that. I kind of want to leave it with that right now. I got some things I want to talk to you next week about. This is me extending an invitation. Do you want to come talk basketball with me next week?
I think so.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Ted, this is the Max deal. We talked about a whole lot of stuff, some free agency moves, some Dominique Wilkins dunks, some shoes. But you do this thing every single week where you take us out. Oh, hold up. Let me check TikTok. I have a feeling that we don't have any TikTok any TikTok comments, and we do not. Okay, Ted, you do this thing every single week where you take us out, my friend.
I do. So that was the Max deal. I'm Jordan.
No, you're not.
That's Ted.
Yeah.
We talked a whole lot today. We talked about Lauri Markkanen and the whole trade debacle with league sources and Larry Nance Jr. We talked shoe deals that will be coming soon. And we're going to be talking more next week on the Max deal. See ya.
Yeah, we got weapons too.
Ooh, that's something you don't see often. A cougar that's not in the wild. Oh, man.
50, exactly. Not 51, not 49, 50.
It got real quiet in there.
Two pandemic seamen basically coming.